This course material builds on the information provided in the NGO Training Centre's Support Coordination courses Part 1 and 2. We strongly recommend you complete these two courses before starting Support Coordination Part 3. Okay, great. Let's get started. As you can see, breaking down a plan into hours and services can involve a lot of back and forth work and recalculating to find the right fit. A good example is the price difference between receiving face-to-face therapy versus telehealth sessions due to the travel-associated charges. Ensuring that the participant is aware of the costs of services, such as reading and understanding a provider quote or invoice, can help build their capacity to budget. Before starting with a provider, it's best practice to always ask the provider to send a quote for their services. This is to make sure it fits into the participant's plan budget. A simple analogy to use with the participants is that they're like the boss of their service providers and support team. They have the right to interview, ask questions, hire or dismiss their staff. If a participant struggles with understanding their NDIS plan and budget, or if they have behaviours that challenge staff, it's important to remind the participant that the support coordinator is there to help and speak up for them. It's crucial to stress that the support coordinator will treat them with respect and follow the NDIS Code of Conduct to ensure they get the best support possible. The rights and responsibilities are outlined as follows. A participant has the right to choose who delivers their supports and how they do this. They do not have to use just one provider for all of their supports. Not use a provider if they feel they aren't acting in their best interests. Ask if a provider has a conflict of interest. Not feel pressured to buy services or supports they don't want or need. Pay for supports at a fair and reasonable rate. The participant must follow the NDIS pricing arrangement and price limits if they are NDIA managed or plan managed for any supports, and decide what personal information they give to a provider so they can deliver supports. A participant is responsible for making sure the supports are directly related to their disability and align with their plan, and not covered or delivered by another service, system or organisation, like Medicare or a private health insurer. If a participant self-manages any of their NDIS funds, they need to keep evidence of what they spend their NDIS funds on, so invoices, receipts, payslips, or bank statements. A support coordinator can use various tools and resources to help participants handle and keep track of their budgets. For instance, they might use an Excel spreadsheet where the participant's budget and provider charges are recorded, providing a clear overview of their financial situation. You'll find a budget spreadsheet template available for download in the resource section of this course. Let's investigate additional tools and resources available for this purpose. Some organisations will provide a software that can assist a support coordinator in calculating budgets. These calculators can also be accessed online, such as the NDIS Support Calculator. Another useful tool is an online calculator that can calculate the weeks between two dates and allow the readjustment of budgets after commencement, which assists with recalculating additional supports or reducing them. You'll find a link to these calculators in the resource section of this course. Billable hours are the support coordinator's work time that can be charged to a participant via an invoice. Participants should only be charged for the time that the support coordinator is performing work tasks for them. It includes any tasks that directly benefit the participant. These can be found on the NDIS website. You'll find a link to this in the resource section of this course. We will now explore some examples of the different types of activities that are classed as billable hours and provide you with the purpose of these activities. This will help you gain a greater understanding of what billable hours are and when you can record them. We have included a guide in the resources section of this course. Support coordinators need to know exactly what they can and cannot bill for. As we've discussed, a support coordinator can bill for tasks that have a direct benefit for the participant they are working with. Always refer to your own organisation's guidelines and policies if you have any questions regarding billable and non-billable hours in your own workplace.